Okay, I'm going to do a battery test of my Asus G14 2023 edition. So I went into the power and sleep settings and I turned off any settings that would turn off the laptop after a time. So on battery power, turn my screen off after never. On battery power, put my device to sleep after never. And in power mode, I went ahead and put it to best power efficiency. Down here, I turned battery saver off. And let's see, what else did I do? Lower screen brightness when using battery power. I turned that off because I want to be able to control the exact brightness. So I'm planning to do the tests on about a 50% brightness setting. Next thing I'm going to do is come into my Asus here, and the battery care, I usually keep that turned on so that it limits the charge to 80% because that'll keep your battery more healthy over the long term. If you don't typically use it on battery, if you typically use it using the AC adapter, turning this on will keep your battery healthier over the long term because you don't want it sitting at 100% forever. That will degrade the battery faster. So I turn that off for now. I'll turn that back on when I'm done with the test. So as you see down here, it is still charging. We're at 94%. I'm gonna wait till it gets to 100% and then we're gonna unplug it and see. I might do like a YouTube playback, just let it keep playing YouTube videos and then see how many hours this thing will run. The other thing I'm going to do is come into Asus Armory Crate, and it's very important here is that if you have it set to ultimate in GPU mode, it will use just the dedicated GPU, which is the 4070. If you have it on standard, it will switch automatically between the 4070 and the AMD graphics, and if you have it on Eco, it will completely disable the 4070 for the most efficient. So we're going to go ahead and enable this. We're going to go to Optimus. Manage display mode settings. That's interesting. For some reason, it won't let me select Optimus here. It just says automatic select, but it is running on the integrated graphics, so that's good. Okay, so now I've reached 100% on the battery, and I've got my timer here. So I'm going to go ahead and unplug the laptop and start the timer. And we're going to go ahead and see. Let's turn on Wi-Fi. I'm going to go ahead and open up YouTube and start playing some videos. So far I've been unable to put the laptop into Eco mode. When I try to put it into Eco mode, I get this message that pops up. It says GPU mode is unavailable due to Nvidia settings. But then when you click to go to Nvidia settings, then it says, it's grayed out. It won't let you select Optimus. And it says down here, it's because of one of the following reasons: external monitors are connected. There's no external monitor connected, or laptop is in DC mode. Okay, I restarted the laptop using the Nvidia GPU again, and now it will let me change the brightness on the screen. So I've got it set at 50% brightness. Now I'm still running the battery test at this time. We're 10 minutes into the test, and we've got 98% remaining on the battery. And I just want to try to get it into efficiency mode if possible, but it's just not letting me do it so far. So when I try to go into the AMD software, now it's giving me this message: Windows Update may have automatically replaced your AMD graphics drivers. Hence, the version of AMD software you have launched is not compatible with your currently installed graphics driver. For information on how to resolve this, go to this website. Okay, so you try to go to this website, and it says page is under maintenance. Okay, so that's where I stand right now with this. Okay guys, so what I did was I uninstalled the AMD software, and then I restarted the computer, and I was able to get it back into Eco mode. And so now Optimus is activated. So now we're only running on the AMD graphics. So we'll see how this works. Now I've been on battery the whole time that I've been uninstalling and reinstalling stuff. So we're down to 80% now. It says 4 hours and 7 minutes remaining. So far we're at 51 minutes of actual time on the battery. So we'll see how it goes now that I finally was able to get it into Optimus. I'm going to go ahead and just double check here. So we're at about 50% display brightness, and I'm going to go back to YouTube and just start playing some more videos. Now 50% brightness on this actually seems pretty bright, so I can probably actually bring it down. So I'm going to go down to about 30%. So this is about 30%, maybe 25 to 30% brightness, which is still seems to be decently bright. I mean, I can still see things pretty well, and I'm in a pretty lightly lit kitchen. So we'll go ahead and just start playing YouTube videos again and let this run. Okay, just a little update here. We're just into 3 hours so far in the test, and it's been playing YouTube. We are down to 47% on the battery. So I think what I'm going to do at this point is close YouTube, because we've been playing YouTube for a long time at this point. And I'm just going to open up Microsoft Word as if we were going to do some word processing or something, or some schoolwork. And then I'm also going to just play some music in the background as well. All right, so I got the VLC playlist loaded for audio, just like we're going to do some schoolwork here. And I'll just leave this on, and I'm actually going to take it down to, I'll take it down in brightness. That's minimum, but I would say that's a little bit not enough for schoolwork. I'd say maybe 20% or so is about the minimum for schoolwork, typing, that type of thing. You know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to open up PowerPoint in the background as well. So let's just open up PowerPoint. Create. So I'll just open that up, keep that open in the background, keep Word open in the background. We're also playing music in the background, and we'll just let this continue to run. Okay, just another update on our battery test here. I've had PowerPoint running in the background, as well as Microsoft Word. I'm not typing or anything like that. I just have them open, and then I'm also playing music in the background from a playlist. And so far we've gone almost 7 hours, just about 6 minutes shy of 7 hours. And if we look at the battery down here, we're at 7%. It says 41 minutes remaining. I'm not sure if we're going to get that, but it does say 7% remaining. So just giving you a little update here. So before we were running YouTube, and we made it up to about the halfway point. Actually, we went about 3 hours playing YouTube, and that took us down to about 50% battery. So you see now with just a word processor and music, we're at about an additional hour or so compared to the YouTube playback test. So this is obviously using way less power. So I'll just let it keep running, and we'll see how far we make it before the thing shuts off. Okay, so once it hit 5%, we got your battery is running low. You might want to plug in your PC. I'll just go ahead and close that. And see what it shows here. Okay, oh, I guess it shows 6% still. All right, just about 10 seconds ago, the computer shut off as it was playing music, and it had PowerPoint and Word up at the same time, and we made it to 7 hours and 18 minutes. We'll just call it that because it shut off about 10, 15, 20 seconds ago. 7 hours and 18 minutes was the result of my battery run test for the 2023 Asus Zephyrus G14 with the 4070. Now it was running just on eco mode, which means it was just using the AMD Ryzen processor with integrated graphics for power saving. And just a kind of a wrap up, the first 20% of battery or so was spent just me dealing with driver issues and trying to get updates installed, and also just trying to get it into an Optimus mode. For some reason it wouldn't go in at first, but I finally did get it into Optimus so that it was efficient. So that took up about 20% of the battery just to get that. For the next 30% of the battery or so, we were running a YouTube test, which took about the next 2 hours or 2.5 hours. And then for the last, from 47% until it shut off, we were running Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, and the music playlist that I had going. So it's about 20% brightness, and the YouTube playback was at about 50% brightness. So overall, just a pretty good mix of scenarios, kind of a real world. It's not a very scientific test that I did, but it's just kind of a overall like a real world scenario, maybe like something that a student would do, using word processing, writing a paper or something like that while listening to music. So that's the number. Take it or leave it. It's whether it's good or bad, I'm not really sure. What do you guys think? 7 hours and 18 minutes was the time. I would say that's pretty good. If you want more than that on a gaming laptop, I don't really need to see why you would need more than 7 hours of battery life. If you did want more than that, then you might as well get like a MacBook or something with a very efficient chip rather than a gaming spec laptop. That's just my opinion. So I would call that a good result, 7 hours. What do you guys think? Let me know. Thanks.